Hello students, good afternoon. Students, I am going to explain today third lesson, that is Windows, okay? So let's start. If you are having book, open it fast, page number 12. Okay, have you opened? So let's start. Lesson number 3, Windows. The main function of a computer are input, processing and output. Okay, right from first lesson you are studying. Computer works on these three basic functions, which are this: input, processing and output, right? Now a computer performs this function with the help of hardware and software. Okay, now how the computer perform this function? With the help of hardware and software. Now what is the hardware? Let's see. Okay, all the parts of a computer that you can see and touch is called hardware. The keyboard, mouse, monitor, printer and the CPU box all hardware. Okay, now see students, these are the three basic function: input, processing and output. Okay, now to perform this function we require the help of hardware and computer require the help of hardware and software. Okay, now what are the hardware? Again, hardware you have studied in lesson number 2. Now hardware are the parts that you can see and touch. Okay, is called hardware. Okay, the parts which you can touch, feels, okay, they are called hardware. Which are that parts? Keyboard, mouse, monitor, printer, CPU box, all these are called hardware because we can touch it. All this part you can touch: keyboard, mouse, monitor, printer and CPU box. So this all devices are called hardware. Okay, got it? Now what is the software? This hardware you have studied in lesson number 2, isn't it? Now what is the software? The instruction needed by a computer to do all the work is called software. You cannot see or touch software. Okay, the instruction needed by computer to do all the work. Okay, how does the computer work? It works on the instruction. Okay, for that you required some the instruction needed by a computer to do work. Okay, some instruction are needed to be given to the computer to work. Okay, so that part is called software and you cannot see this part. Okay, or nor can't touch the software. Okay, so remember very well, software are those things, instruction needed by a computer to do all the works. Okay, that is called software and you can't see or touch software. On the other hand, hardware are the parts which you can feel and touch. Now which are the hardware? Keyboard, mouse, monitor, printer, right? This you have studied in lesson number 2. But software are the instruction needed by the computer. You need to provide some instruction to computer to work the computer, right? So all this is done with the help of software. Okay, now this you can't see or nor can touch the software. Okay, now what is the operating system? Okay, the software that helps the computer to run is called operating system. Okay, now the software, okay, the instruction needed by computer, okay, that helps the computer to run. How does a computer run? With the help of software. Okay, the software that helps the computer to run is called an operating system. Okay, now some instruction are built into the computer when it is made and it is permanently stored in it. Okay, now some instruction are built in computer when the computer is made and are stored it in permanently. When you switch on the computer, the software allows the computer to do all the work that you want it to. Okay, now see, some instructions are built into the computer, okay, when it is already made, okay, when and it is computerly and it is permanently stored in it, okay. So some instruction are built into the computer when it is made, okay, and it is permanently stored in it. Okay, when you switch on the computer, the software allows the computer to do all the work that you want it to. Okay, have you noted that when you start the computer, some typing work you are able to see, then it scroll fast. Have you done? So all these instruction are built in the computer when it is made. Okay, so and it is stored in it permanently. Okay, thus it helps computer to run. Okay, so it is called the operating system. So that part is called what? Operating system. Now which are the operating system? Windows. Okay, most computer use a very popularly operating system called Microsoft Windows. Okay, popularly known as just Windows. Okay, now Windows is the most popularly used operating system. Okay, Microsoft Windows, it is known as Microsoft Windows, popularly known just as Windows. So we use this Windows as a operating systems. Okay, Window operating system. Okay, most computer runs on operating system called Microsoft Windows, popularly known as Windows. Okay, most the okay, there are different operating system, but we commonly most popularly used is Windows. Okay, Windows is a user friendly system. Okay, it's a user friendly system. Why we called it as user friendly system? Because it is very easy to access. Okay, we can easily use it, so it is called as user friendly operating system. You do not have to remember the command. You don't have to remember the command you use the computer. Okay, you just have to click on select tools or command or pictures on the screen. Okay, you don't have to memorize anything. You just have to click with the help of mouse. Okay, use the command or pictures on the screen. Okay, so we called it as a user friendly operating system. So Windows is a user friendly operating system. Why? Because it remembers, we do not have to remember the command. Okay, we just have to click on certain commands or picture on the screen. Okay, now what makes the Windows system so popular? So let's see some of the striking features. Okay, why it has become so popular? Okay, because it has some striking features. Okay, many advantages are there. Okay, now which are these striking features? In Windows, each programs open in a separate window on the screen, hence the name Windows. You can work in many programs at the same time. Okay, in Windows, each program open in a separate window. Okay, see, have you noted that when you start the computer, first screen you see is the desktop, right? First screen you see is the desktop, right? Now whichever the program you want to run, you have to just click on that icon. Okay, that program window is getting open. Okay, at the same time you can open many window on the screen and can work in many programs at the same time. Okay, so this is a most useful feature or striking feature. Okay, in window, each program open in a separate window, okay, on the screen. For example, see, if you want to open paint application or paint program, you just have to click on paint. Okay, if you want to open Word or Excel, which you are going to study in your upper classes, okay, you are able to open that separate windows on the screen. Okay, you can work in many programs, okay, at the same time. For example, you can work in the paint, okay, that then you can minimize the same window and open Word. You can work in the Word, okay, and again you can minimize that, and like that you can open many programs at the same time. Then you need not remember different commands to work in the window. Okay, there is no need to remember different commands to work in the window. You just have to click on the tools or commands or its picture icon on the window. You just have to click on that certain menus, pictures or icon. You don't have to remember all the command. You just have to click on that tools or commands or the pictures, okay, on the windows. Then frequently used tools or command appears on the appear as a icon button on the window. Okay, the frequently used tools, okay, or the command, okay, appears as a icon button on the window. So you can just click on that icon window and open the window. Okay, so the frequently used tools appear or as an icon buttons. Okay, now next striking feature is that there is no danger of losing any unsaved data. If you shut down, close the window before saving a document, a computer will ask you whether you want to save the document or the changes made in it. If you click on Yes button, the computer will save the document and then shut down window. If you click on No button, the document will not be saved. Okay, now see, there is no danger of losing any unsaved data. Okay, see, if you forget to save, there is no danger. Okay, before shutting down, your window will ask you whether you want to save the document or not. If you want to save the document, you can click on the Yes button, and if you don't want to save, you can click on No button. Okay, before shutting down. This is the one of the most striking feature of the window. So there is no danger of losing your data. If you want to save the document, you can save and can continue with the same document next time. And if you don't want to save, you want to stop, you just click on the No button. Okay, No button, the document will not be saved. Okay, so students, next in next session I will teach you the remaining half lesson, that is starting window. Okay, till then, bye, take care.